It's not every day you're in a bathroom with Johnny Weir.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome.
Good to see you.
Do you like my commode?
Because I picture you as one of those people who like never go to the bathroom. You just don't.
I don't.
You're too pure.
I'm, first of all, too pure. Second of all, I don't have time. So I'm like a bear when they hibernate. I just have a big ball of something like deep inside.
And then there's just like a tool that releases it and you're fresh again.
Pigeons. Carrier pigeons. They peck it away.
So, should I say congratulations because you're getting married? Because I read you sent out a tweet, you were engaged, and then you took it down. What's the deal with that?
My fiance yelled at me.
Oh, I know that feeling. So is he a little bit more private?
He's definitely more private, but he now has like really started to understand who I am, what kind of following I have, and that he's not really going to get away from it. They're going to find out regardless.
Okay. He's really hot, by the way.
Thank you.
We totally checked him out. So you've been spending a lot of time in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to continue? Because we spoke on the phone and you said he may be moving. So what's the situation?
He's moving at the beginning of the year.
To you?
To me. But, you know, he's a lawyer. He worked in New York City before. He came down here for a little break, and his family's down here, so I'm sure we'll be down here a lot.
Okay, so now I had read this great piece in Us Weekly about your purse.
Yeah.
And you're really into purses. You had a Chanel bag out there.
Yeah. You carried it.
I carried it. I carried your bag. It was heavy. What do you have in there?
I've just got things. I have my cologne bottle, I've got gum, I've got books, I've got my Bible. You know,
Underwear?
Underwear.
I know, I
certainly.
like that. You like to change your underwear every couple of hours?
Every several hours I like to change my underwear. I like to keep it fresh.
You are fresh.
I mean, I'm selling this.
You are, honey. I want to sing Cool in the Gang. He's fresh, he's so fresh, exciting.
We're in a bathroom.
I know, the things that we can do in here. So let's talk about skating. What's coming up next for you? What are you doing? What are we working towards?
I am going to Greenville. I'm actually, you caught me at a good time.
Good.
I'm a day and a half off a plane from performing in Moscow. I flew to Atlanta. I'm doing this, and then tomorrow evening I have a show in Greenville, South Carolina. Then next week I have one in Philly. And then I'm taking the first 3 months of the year to train with my coach and see what kind of shape I can get into to maybe come back to competition.
Okay, so you get to eat on January 1st?
No, I've already started the crash dieting.
Really? So you don't get to eat until
the 3 months are up and I see where I'm at.
So what is your average day? Because I know that's a lot of pressure for you as far as like staying fit.
It's, you know, I'm an athlete, so staying fit has always been a big part of my life,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a lot of pressure when you're older and you're competing against people that are 18, 19, 20, I'm 27, to keep up, and
Somebody's in here.
it's a lot of pressure to keep up your game and to be stronger than they are,
Right.
and to be better. So the pressure comes from that, not so much the dieting. The dieting is just something I do because I feel stronger and better.
You look fabulous. Let's talk about Lady Gaga for a minute. We talked about this on the phone. Would you skate to any of her songs
I've
again?
skated to Poker Face.
I know, but any of the new ones like Marry the Night, Edge of Glory?
I really love You and I.
Be great.
I think that's the best song off the whole album. I also like Americano.
Are you working on something?
No, but I could. If you want me to, I'll start working.
I think you should.
All right, what am I gonna wear?
Well, that would be easy. Just have to be something like flamenco. Hey.
So, a black sparkly catsuit with a tutu?
Done. How many tutus do you own?
Sadly, only 4.
That's only 4?
Only 4.
You're Johnny Weir. Can't you get like Karl Lagerfeld to make you one?
Well, I've got my furs and my purses. I have a small apartment. I don't have enough space for tutus.
Okay, so you brought up the fur, and I didn't want to start the interview with this because it was really awkward. Okay.
Are you against it?
No, I'm totally for it. I'd wear the hell out of fur. My mother and my aunt saw you in Barney's, New York City a few weeks ago.
What was I doing?
And they were riding up the escalator, you were riding down. They chased after you. And my aunt went up to you and said,
them?
Yes.
No. What? Why is the world so small?
So maybe you can do a dramatization because my aunt said, Are you wearing a cross fur, a cross mink?
A cross mink.
Because my mother had the same coat.
Well, you know, going into the Olympics, I had a price put on my head, I've had death threats, I've had craziness about fur. So whenever I'm wearing a fur, I'm always cautious as to who and what's around me. And I was shopping in Barney's, so I thought, you know, I'm in Barney's. But they scared me. So I'm walking forward and I see these women just kind of like gazing at me, and I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna spray paint my ass. So they come up and they didn't tap me, but it was almost like a verbal, like vocal, like tap, tap, tap.
Right.
Is that a cross mink? Is that a new one or an old one? And it was an old one, but being the asshole that I am, I was like, it's brand new. They just died. But in reality, it was a vintage one, but I just was afraid because I thought they were pro don't kill animals. So I had to do my last stance. I had to stand up and say, today I am a woman. And I was gonna fight them. I was gonna fist fight them.
My mother and my aunt, you were gonna fight them.
If it came to it, I would, well, they're women. I would never hit a woman, but you know, I would find a boot and hit them with it.
You could find one easily in Barney's, probably right there next to you.
So technically, they scared me, but it was really sweet that they asked like all about it.
I spoke with her today, and she said something like you had a furrier put it together.
A furrier did put it together.
Okay, because she was like, that was somebody's grandma's coat.
It was sourced, but like I had to stand up and say, yeah, I just killed them myself this morning. Because I thought they were going to spray paint me, or throw blood at me, or cut me.
Not those broads. They wanted to join you for lunch.
I would have loved that.
They would have loved
you. You never know. Strangers.
But it's my mother said, he looked very important. He really did. Johnny, you were very important. I want to go out and party with you, but I know you're very busy.
I'll be back in Atlanta this weekend. I'm meeting the in-laws for the first time.
Oh my God. You better look good. I know that won't be hard for you. I feel like I'm skating with you. Can we go skating down the street at Piedmont Park?
No.
Okay. All right.
It's too warm outside.
This has been great.
I love you in the bathroom.
I love you more.
Make sure you remember your panties are in the corner.
You're the greatest. Yay! We gotta get some pictures if we